After a 5-year absence from the kind of high-octane roles that made her a household name, Angelina Jolie is officially back, and the timing couldn't be more electric. For fans of intense action, gripping drama, and characters that linger in your mind long after the credits roll, this is news that demands attention. Jolie's career has always been defined by fearless performances, and her return signals not just a continuation of her legacy, but an evolution. The roles she's chosen in the past few years, from playing the goddess like Athena in Eternals to the adrenaline-charged smoke jumper in Those Who Wish Me Dead, hinted at her versatility, but there was always a lingering question. Would she return to the action-packed characters that first captured the imagination of audiences worldwide? Now, with her new project Sunny, the answer is a resounding yes, and the excitement surrounding it is palpable. What makes this return especially compelling is the timing and the stakes. Jolie isn't simply stepping back into action for the sake of nostalgia. Instead, she's diving into a role that promises to be more complex, more emotionally charged, and more physically demanding than anything she's done in recent years. The film is described as a dark, character-driven thriller with high-stakes action, which means audiences won't just be watching explosions and fight sequences. They'll be watching a mother's desperation, resilience, and unyielding determination unfold under impossible pressure. There's a tension in that combination, a unique blend of raw human emotion and adrenaline-fueled storytelling that Jolie has always excelled at, but which promises to be heightened to entirely new levels in Sunny. Already, early reports hint at a performance that could redefine what people expect from an action movie lead. Producers and insiders alike are emphasizing Jolie's ability to inject real heart into intense situations, making every stunt, every confrontation, and every high-pressure moment feel grounded and believable. This is not a film where the action exists in a vacuum. It is anchored in family, survival, and the harrowing decisions that a mother must make when every second counts. For anyone familiar with her past action roles, whether it was the tomb-raiding adventures of Lara Croft or the high-stakes espionage of Salt, there is a sense that Jolie is bringing all of that experience and refining it, layering in emotional depth, moral complexity, and real human stakes. The anticipation surrounding her comeback is fueled not just by nostalgia, but by the promise of seeing a legend return to her element, stronger and more focused than ever. Viewers are curious about how she will approach a modern thriller with a mother at its center, how she will balance raw action with intimate, character-driven storytelling, and what new dimensions she will bring to the genre she helped define. In short, Sunny isn't just an action movie. It's the next chapter in the story of one of Hollywood's most enduring, fearless stars. And as production begins, the question on everyone's mind is the same. Can Angelina Jolie surpass even her most iconic performances? From the looks of early buzz and insider praise, the answer might surprise you. Angelina Jolie's return to action cinema comes after a noticeable hiatus that left fans and critics alike wondering what the star was planning next. In the years since her last major action roles, she has carefully selected projects that showcased her range as an actress, moving beyond the adrenaline-fueled sequences that originally cemented her status as a Hollywood icon. Her role as Athena in Marvel's Eternals was a fascinating blend of superhuman strength and emotional depth, allowing audiences to see a different side of her, one that combined gravitas, elegance, and a quiet intensity. Similarly, in Those Who Wish Me Dead, she portrayed a smoke jumper haunted by past trauma, a character whose bravery was matched only by her vulnerability. Both roles demonstrated that Jolie's talents extended far beyond pure action, but they also left a lingering question. Would she ever step back into the genre that made her a household name? The 5-year break wasn't just a pause in her career. It was a period of recalibration. Jolie, known for her meticulous approach to her craft, seemed to be waiting for the right story, the right character, and the right creative team to bring her back into the action spotlight. Fans have speculated endlessly during this time, with rumors circulating about potential roles in both blockbuster franchises and smaller, character-driven thrillers. Every announcement of a new project sparked excitement, but none of them seemed to deliver the high-stakes, intense energy that Jolie herself has historically brought to action cinema until now. With Sunny, it appears that wait is finally over, and the anticipation surrounding her return is not just about nostalgia. It's about witnessing a star at the peak of her creative powers, returning to the arena that first showcased her daring and resilience. What makes this comeback especially thrilling is that Jolie isn't repeating old formulas. She's returning with a project that promises a modern twist on action storytelling, combining physical intensity with deeply personal stakes. The central character in Sunny is a mother fighting to protect her sons against a dangerous criminal underworld, which introduces a layer of emotional urgency rarely seen in traditional action films. Jolie's ability to convey both fierce determination and tender vulnerability ensures that audiences won't just be watching fight sequences and suspenseful escapes. They'll be invested in every decision, every risk, and every heartbeat of her character. Her hiatus has allowed her to refine her craft, to gather life experience that informs the authenticity of her performance, and to return not merely as an action star, but as a storyteller capable of balancing tension, drama, and raw emotion in a single performance. This return also marks a rare moment in Hollywood, a beloved star who steps away at the height of her career, seemingly to explore other avenues, and then comes back with a role that promises to redefine expectations. Fans of Jolie's early action work, from the iconic Lara Croft, Tomb Raider to Mr. and Mrs. Smith, are eager to see how her signature blend of physicality, charisma, and intensity will evolve. The intrigue isn't just about seeing her perform stunts. It's about seeing her inhabit a character so completely that every moment feels charged with purpose. In short, Jolie's hiatus wasn't a departure from action. It was a preparation for a comeback that might be her most ambitious, most emotionally resonant, and most unforgettable yet. With Angelina Jolie back in action, all eyes are on her next project, Sunny. This isn't just another action movie. It's a modern, character-driven thriller that promises to combine the high-octane intensity fans expect from Jolie with a deeply human story about survival, family, and resilience. Directed by Eva Sørhaug, known for her work on Tokyo Vice and Yellowjackets, Sunny is already generating buzz as a film that will push the boundaries of what audiences expect from the genre. Sørhaug's reputation for crafting suspenseful, layered narratives means that Jolie's return isn't just about physical stunts. It's about immersing viewers in a tense, emotionally charged world where every decision matters. The film's premise is both simple and gripping. Jolie plays a fiercely intelligent, street-smart mother whose life is upended when a violent drug kingpin threatens the fragile world she has painstakingly built for her two sons. A catastrophic event forces her to act quickly, orchestrating their escape while navigating an unforgiving criminal underworld. Unlike traditional action movies, where spectacle often overshadows character, Sunny places the mother's experience at the heart of the story. The tension comes not only from external threats, but from the moral and emotional challenges of protecting her children in a world where every second counts. This combination of survival, family stakes, and pulse-pounding suspense is designed to keep audiences on the edge of their seats from start to finish. Production-wise, Sunny is backed by Gramercy Park Media, A Higher Standard, and Nickel City Pictures, all of whom have expressed immense confidence in Jolie's vision and commitment to the role. Producers describe her as a tour de force, highlighting how she has transformed the character into something uniquely her own. According to Mark Fasano of Nickel City Pictures, audiences are going to be shocked by what she brings with this riveting character, pointing to the intensity and depth Jolie delivers. Nathan Klinger of Gramercy Park Media echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the meticulous attention to detail Jolie and Sørhaug have applied to every element of the film. The world they've crafted is brutal, grounded in survival, and emotionally resonant, a place where action and character development coexist seamlessly. What makes Sunny especially intriguing is how it combines classic action tropes with modern storytelling techniques. The mafia-inspired, high-stakes narrative gives Jolie room to showcase her physical prowess while also exploring themes rarely addressed in mainstream action films: motherhood, moral compromise, and the lengths a parent will go to protect their children. This layered approach elevates the movie beyond mere spectacle, offering audiences a story that is thrilling, relatable, and emotionally impactful. Early descriptions suggest that Jolie's performance is not only physically demanding but psychologically complex, requiring her to navigate a character whose intelligence, courage, and vulnerability are all on full display. For fans who have followed Jolie's career, Sunny represents both a return to form and a bold step forward. It promises the adrenaline and intensity of her iconic roles, while introducing new emotional and narrative depth that pushes the genre in exciting directions. With Eva Sørhaug directing, a powerhouse production team behind the scenes, and Jolie at the center delivering what insiders are calling one of her most riveting performances, Sunny is shaping up to be a film that will captivate audiences and redefine what a modern action thriller can be. And as production moves forward, one thing is clear: Jolie's return isn't just about revisiting past glories, it's about redefining them entirely. The plot of Sunny promises to be one of the most intense and emotionally charged storylines in Angelina Jolie's career, blending the relentless tension of a high-stakes thriller with the deeply personal stakes of a mother fighting for her children. From the very first moments, audiences are thrust into a world that is both dangerous and unpredictable. Jolie's character, a fiercely intelligent and street-smart mother, is navigating a fragile existence built on caution, strategy, and survival. Every decision she makes is calculated, yet the unpredictable violence of the criminal underworld constantly threatens to shatter her carefully maintained balance. It's a premise that immediately hooks viewers. When danger is always looming, how far would a parent go to protect their family? The story escalates when a powerful and ruthless drug kingpin enters her life, turning what had been a tenuous peace into a deadly game of survival. Jolie's character is not just fighting for herself. She is protecting her two sons, whose lives are in imminent danger. The film promises suspense at every turn, as the mother must navigate a world filled with betrayal, deception, and ruthless adversaries. Each moment is loaded with tension, and the ticking clock of a catastrophic event ensures that the narrative never slows. In many ways, Sunny is a race against time, where split-second decisions determine life or death. This relentless pace is designed to keep viewers on the edge of their seats, fully invested in every twist and turn. What sets this thriller apart is the way it intertwines emotional stakes with adrenaline-fueled action. Jolie's character is not a typical invincible action hero. She is a mother whose every action is informed by fear, love, and a profound sense of responsibility. Her intelligence and resourcefulness are key to navigating the deadly challenges she faces, making her victories feel hard-won and deeply satisfying. Audiences aren't just watching stunts or shootouts. They are witnessing a fully realized character who embodies courage, vulnerability, and determination. This combination of emotional depth and high-octane action creates a unique tension that draws viewers in and refuses to let go. The catastrophic event at the center of the story serves as a powerful narrative device, forcing Jolie's character to act under extreme pressure. It's a plot mechanism that elevates the stakes and highlights the character's ingenuity and resilience. Early reports suggest that this event serves as a catalyst for some of the film's most gripping sequences, demanding both physical daring and emotional authenticity from Jolie. Viewers can expect edge-of-the-seat moments, clever problem-solving, and the kind of suspense that makes them question what will happen next. It's a thriller in the truest sense, where the dangers feel real and the consequences are immediate and impactful. Finally, the plot teases more than just external conflicts. There are hints of moral and ethical dilemmas woven into the story, adding layers to the narrative that go beyond simple survival. Jolie's character must balance her maternal instincts with the harsh realities of the world she inhabits, making choices that challenge traditional notions of right and wrong. This multi-dimensional approach ensures that Sunny is not only a visual and emotional spectacle, but also a thought-provoking experience, leaving audiences talking long after the screen goes dark. In essence, the film promises suspense, heart, and relentless intensity, all anchored by a performance from Jolie that insiders are calling groundbreaking. Even before Sunny hits theaters, Angelina Jolie's return to action has sparked an extraordinary buzz across Hollywood and beyond. Early reports from producers, insiders, and industry observers paint a picture of a performance that is already being called one of the most compelling of her career. Mark Fasano of Nickel City Pictures, one of the film's producers, hasn't held back in his praise, describing Jolie as a tour de force. According to him, audiences will be shocked by the depth and intensity she brings to the role, a statement that immediately raises expectations for a character who is as emotionally complex as she is physically fearless. Fasano emphasizes that the brutal, high-stakes universe created in Sunny is grounded not just in action, but in family and survival, with Jolie's character at the very center, making every risk and decision feel palpable and urgent. Nathan Klinger of Gramercy Park Media echoes this sentiment, highlighting how Jolie has transformed the character into someone uniquely her own. Strong, character-driven thrillers like this are rare, he explains, and the level of detail she and Eva Sørhaug have brought to the film is impressive to watch. The praise isn't limited to Jolie alone. It extends to the collaborative vision of the director and production team. Sørhaug's experience with Tokyo Vice and Yellowjackets is evident in the meticulous attention to tension, pacing, and atmosphere, all of which elevates Sunny from a standard action movie to a suspenseful, emotionally rich experience. The combination of Jolie's talent and Sørhaug's directorial skill promises sequences that are both visually stunning and psychologically gripping. Early insiders also hint that Jolie's physical preparation for the role has been remarkable. Unlike some action stars who rely heavily on stunt doubles, Jolie is known for immersing herself fully in her characters, often performing demanding sequences herself. In Sunny, sources claim she pushed herself harder than ever, not only executing intense action sequences with precision, but also maintaining the emotional authenticity required to make the character believable. This dedication adds a layer of realism that is rare in contemporary action films, ensuring that viewers feel every heartbeat of tension, every calculated move, and every desperate choice made by her character. What makes the buzz even more exciting is the combination of nostalgia and evolution. Fans remember the fearless, adrenaline-driven performances that made Jolie a global action star, the tomb-raiding exploits of Lara Croft, the espionage of Salt, and the deadly precision of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yet producers suggest that in Sunny, audiences will witness something entirely new, a character grounded in emotional stakes and moral complexity, navigating a violent world while protecting her children. Early commentary hints that this balance of raw action and character depth could redefine Jolie's legacy in the genre, showing that her return isn't just a reprise of past successes, but an ambitious, groundbreaking step forward. In addition to professional praise, fan reactions on social media are already buzzing with anticipation. Comments reflect excitement not only for Jolie's performance, but for the film's narrative promise, a thriller that combines action, suspense, and a mother's unyielding determination. Rumors suggest that Sunny may feature some of Jolie's most daring action sequences to date, and the combination of insider confidence and fan speculation is creating an almost palpable sense of expectation. From production reports to early interviews, the consensus is clear. Angelina Jolie's return isn't just noteworthy, it's potentially career-defining, setting the stage for one of the most anticipated action thrillers of the next few years. Angelina Jolie's return to action in Sunny isn't just a comeback, it's a continuation of a career that has long been defined by fearless, high-energy performances that push the boundaries of what an action star can be. From the very beginning, Jolie carved out a unique space in Hollywood, blending physicality with charisma, emotional depth, and a magnetic screen presence. Roles like Lara Croft in Tomb Raider didn't just showcase her athleticism and stunt work. They presented a new kind of female action hero, independent, intelligent, and unafraid to take charge. Audiences were captivated by the combination of daring stunts and a fully realized character who wasn't simply there to look impressive on screen, but to lead the story with agency and depth. Following Tomb Raider, Jolie continued to expand her action credentials. In Mr. and Mrs. Smith, her chemistry with co-star Brad Pitt electrified audiences, while her character's lethal skills, sharp wit, and resourcefulness set a high bar for the genre. Salt solidified her reputation as an action powerhouse, balancing complex espionage with intense physical sequences that required both skill and intelligence. Even in films that weren't strictly action, like Gone in 60 Seconds and The Tourist, Jolie brought a unique energy that elevated the stakes and made her presence unforgettable. Over the years, her action roles became synonymous with a blend of suspense, strength, and emotional resonance, a combination that few could match. What sets Jolie apart in the action genre is her ability to evolve with each role. She's never content to repeat the same formula. With each character, she explores new dimensions, vulnerability, moral complexity, and psychological depth, all while maintaining the physical intensity audiences expect. Sunny continues this trajectory, introducing a character whose primary motivation is family survival, adding layers of emotional urgency to the adrenaline-driven sequences. The motherly instincts, coupled with street-smart strategy and high-risk maneuvers, offer a fresh perspective on the action genre, highlighting Jolie's ongoing innovation and commitment to pushing herself and the characters she portrays. Her legacy also extends beyond her performances. Jolie's choices have influenced how female action heroes are written, directed, and perceived in Hollywood. She has consistently proven that female-led action films can be commercially successful, emotionally engaging, and critically respected, paving the way for a new generation of actors and storytellers. From pioneering stunt-driven roles to blending character development with intense action, her work has helped redefine the possibilities of the genre. In many ways, Sunny represents both a nod to her iconic past and a statement of evolution, a film that honors her legacy while introducing audiences to a new, compelling facet of her talent. Fans and critics alike have long admired her versatility, and Sunny promises to reinforce that admiration while setting a new benchmark. By revisiting the genre with fresh stakes, deeper emotional resonance, and a mother's perspective at its core, Jolie is not only continuing her action legacy, but also redefining it for modern audiences. Her return is a reminder that few stars in Hollywood can match her combination of physicality, intelligence, charisma, and emotional depth, a legacy that has shaped the action genre and will continue to inspire long after Sunny hits theaters. With Angelina Jolie returning to action in Sunny, audiences are buzzing with anticipation, not just for her performance, but for the cinematic experience the film promises to deliver. Official reports indicate that Sunny is expected to hit theaters in late 2026 or early 2027, giving fans plenty of time to speculate, theorize, and build excitement. The long wait, however, only adds to the anticipation. Jolie's absence from major action projects for 5 years has created a vacuum that Sunny is set to fill, offering a high-octane, emotionally resonant thriller that could redefine audience expectations for the genre. The excitement surrounding the release isn't just about nostalgia for Jolie's past work. Early insiders suggest that the film combines the best elements of classic action, high-stakes chases, suspenseful confrontations, and intricate planning, with a modern, character-driven narrative that keeps viewers emotionally invested. Unlike typical action films that rely heavily on spectacle, Sunny promises a story anchored in family, survival, and moral complexity. Every stunt, escape sequence, and tense moment is meant to feel grounded, real, and consequential, which is a major reason why expectations are so high. Fans aren't just anticipating a display of physical prowess, they're anticipating a fully immersive narrative experience where every choice, every risk, and every heartbeat matters. Another key factor driving excitement is the film's creative team. Eva Sørhaug, the director known for her work on Tokyo Vice and Yellowjackets, brings a unique perspective to the action genre. Her style emphasizes tension, pacing, and layered storytelling, ensuring that Sunny won't feel like a run-of-the-mill thriller. Producers from Gramercy Park Media, A Higher Standard, and Nickel City Pictures have praised the collaborative effort behind the project, highlighting how Jolie and Sørhaug have crafted a detailed, immersive world that blends danger, strategy, and raw emotion. Early descriptions suggest that viewers will experience sequences that are as psychologically intense as they are physically thrilling, offering a fresh perspective on what a modern action film can achieve. The film's premise, a mother protecting her children from a powerful drug kingpin in a high-stakes survival scenario, also ensures universal appeal. Audiences are drawn not just to the spectacle, but to the emotional gravity of the story. Jolie's ability to convey both ferocity and vulnerability makes the stakes feel personal, creating a connection that goes beyond entertainment. This narrative depth, combined with her unparalleled action skills, has set expectations sky high. Social media chatter already hints at excitement over possible twists, daring sequences, and the morally complex decisions Jolie's character will have to navigate, making Sunny one of the most anticipated films of the next year or two. Ultimately, the release of Sunny isn't just about seeing Angelina Jolie back in action. It's about witnessing the evolution of a beloved star, experiencing a story that balances tension and heart, and anticipating a film that could redefine the action thriller genre. Early buzz suggests that fans will leave theaters not only exhilarated by the stunts, but deeply moved by the human story at the center of it all. For those waiting to see what Jolie brings to the screen next, Sunny promises suspense, emotion, and high-octane thrills in a way that only she can deliver, setting the stage for a cinematic event that will be talked about for years to come. As the excitement builds around Sunny, one thing becomes clear. Angelina Jolie's return to action is more than just a comeback, it's a statement. After 5 years away from the genre that helped define her career, she's stepping back into the spotlight not to repeat past successes, but to challenge herself, her audience, and the boundaries of what an action film can be. The combination of intense action, emotional depth, and high-stakes storytelling promises a cinematic experience that will resonate long after the credits roll. For fans, it's a chance to witness a legend at work, returning with a role that is both familiar in its intensity and thrillingly new in its emotional complexity. Sunny is poised to remind audiences why Jolie has always been a standout in Hollywood's action scene. From her early days as Lara Croft, scaling tombs and taking on impossible odds, to her nuanced performances in Salt and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, she has consistently balanced physicality with charisma, danger with intelligence, and adrenaline with authenticity. This legacy informs Sunny, where the stakes are higher, the emotions rower, and the risks more immediate. Audiences will see a mother fighting not just for survival, but for the lives of her children, navigating a perilous world with courage, strategy, and heart. It's a role that demands everything from Jolie: strength, agility, and emotional vulnerability, making her return feel as daring as any stunt sequence in her career. What sets this film apart, and why the anticipation is so high, is the way it intertwines classic action elements with deeply human storytelling. Jolie's character isn't just facing external threats. She's confronting moral dilemmas, navigating danger with intelligence, and making decisions that carry emotional weight. Every escape, confrontation, and decision feels grounded in her character's reality, allowing audiences to engage with the story on multiple levels. This combination of suspense, adrenaline, and heart is precisely what sets Sunny apart from other action films, creating a viewing experience that promises to be both thrilling and emotionally resonant. The buzz surrounding the production underscores how special this project is. Early praise from producers, industry insiders, and social media chatter suggests that Jolie is delivering one of her boldest performances yet. The collaboration with director Eva Sørhaug ensures that the film will be tightly paced, suspenseful, and visually striking, while the detailed production design and careful attention to character development make the world feel lived in and urgent. Every aspect of Sunny appears designed to elevate Jolie's performance, making it not just an action film, but a showcase for her range, talent, and dedication. In the end, Sunny is more than a movie. It's an event, a statement, and a reminder of why Angelina Jolie has remained a force in Hollywood for decades. Fans will leave theaters exhilarated, emotionally engaged, and perhaps even rethinking what modern action cinema can achieve when it combines heart, danger, and storytelling in equal measure. Her return is a testament to her enduring skill, her fearless approach to challenging roles, and her commitment to bringing depth and intensity to every character she plays. For anyone who has followed her career, Sunny isn't just a film to watch, it's an experience to witness, a milestone in an already remarkable legacy, and a thrilling promise of what's still to come in Angelina Jolie's extraordinary journey.